We've designed and implemented our program, and we've tested it carefully. It's now time to make it available to future users. In Scratch, you can do this by sharing it on the Scratch website. This way, other people can play our game, or even better, remix it. To share your project on the Scratch website, you need to be online and logged in. Press the Share button, and that's it. You can also add information about how to play, the goal of the game, or any other notes that might be useful. This is what we've discussed in this course as user documentation. If you want to check which projects you have shared, just click on My Stuff. There, you can specify which projects you want to share and which not. For example, projects that you're currently working on and which are not completed yet. Note that throughout this whole process for creating our game, we've followed the different stages of software development, that is, requirements, design, implementation, testing and maintenance, just like a real software engineer. In this course, you've been introduced to fundamental concepts in computer science, such as variables, selection and events, and you've familiarized yourself with software engineering practices. You've also learned how to tackle problems computationally, through abstraction, decomposition and generalization. And you've put all this in practice when creating your programs in Scratch. You may be asking yourself, do computer scientists actually use what you've learned in this course? The answer is yes. The process that they follow and the methods that they use are very similar to the ones we've been using in this course. Testing, debugging, reusing and modularizing are done every day by millions of software developers in the world, including you. Professional programmers use programming languages like Python, Java, C and Ruby. Once you try one of these out, you'll realize how similar they are to Scratch. To demonstrate this, we'll show you a program in Scratch and its equivalent in Python, a very popular programming language. Remember our birthday card program? Here is the program part where the butterfly says hello and asks how old you are. It then has a different response depending on your answer. If it is less than 8, it says, "So young and already programming?" Otherwise, it says the age and then congratulates you. In both cases, the butterfly finally invites you to blow out the candles. Now, let's have a look at the same program implemented in Python. Each line of code is an instruction for the computer, a bit like a block in Scratch. The program first says hello. In Python, we have a statement for printing hello. The next block in our program in Scratch asks your age and waits. The equivalent piece of code for this in Python is input, which asks the user to enter his or her input for the question, "Today is your birthday number?" The word int means that the user input is taken as a number, and more particularly, an integer. The program in Python is waiting for the user to type the number and press enter. The number entered is assigned to the variable answer, which is exactly what happens in Scratch too. Just like in the program in Scratch, we have an if keyword to implement selection. So if the answer is less than 8, this program will print "So young and already programming?" Otherwise, it will print the variable answer and then it will print "Congratulations." Finally, in both cases, it will print "Blow out the candles." You can clearly see the mappings between the two programs. In fact, the terms used in this program are not that different from the ones in our program in Scratch. So give it a go in the future and try learning a programming language like Python.